All right, this is how I teach a regular standard push-up. I'm not big on coming way out here because I don't like to put the shoulders in danger. I like to try to use as many muscles as possible. The easiest way I've seen to do it is to place your hands either right by your side or a little bit out. And you want to come down to where your hand's about in line with the bottom of the chest, or maybe even a little bit below, depends on how you're built. So when you do that, you can push and use a lot more muscles, chest, front shoulders, triceps, and everything. It makes the push-up easier. Now a technique that I like to teach with push-ups is to try to think of starting from the bottom and starting from the top. So I teach people to where they can come down to the ground and hold themselves like a couple inches above the ground extremely comfortably without having to use any energy. And then from there, I teach how to explode and then catch yourself before you hit the ground. Because once you get used to holding yourself a couple inches from the ground, it's easy just to stop at that point without hitting the ground. The reason I teach this is because people that aren't used to doing push-ups tend to come down very slow, I guess because they're afraid of hitting the ground. And one thing you learn is that you burn a lot of energy on the negative of the movement. So if you're using resistance coming down for the push-up, you're wasting a ton of energy, and it's easier to just be able to come down and catch yourself and use very short bursts of energy just to come up and come back down. So Ryan's going to demonstrate what I'm talking about here. Let's go ahead and get into position. He's comfortably holding himself a couple inches above the ground, pretty easy. And he's just going to explode up and then come right back to that position. So as you can see, he's using very short bursts of energy, and it's just enough to get him all the way up, and then he can catch himself right before he hits the ground because he's used to holding himself above the ground that way. From my experience, this has been the easiest way to do as many push-ups as possible and utilizing the amount of energy you have most efficiently.